Welcome to Looking at the Markets with David Moadel. Selling options, especially if they're out of the money short-term options, such as the weekly options with only a few days left until expiration. To me, that's almost like legally taking money from people. You're taking money out of the accounts of, well, gamblers or speculators. And I mean, you have to be careful with it. Make sure that you're always hedging your positions and limiting your potential losses and using small position sizes, always, okay? So you have to be careful with these. But, you know, I kind of look at it as if you're doing it right, then it's almost like getting free money from people. Let's look at a few examples. This is from February 15th, 2017. In the morning, Netflix was trading at $141.92. And we're looking at weekly options here that expire in a few days. Alright, so if you had sold this morning an out-of-the-money weekly 140 put option, you could have sold them for about $50 per contract. By the end of the day, you could have bought them back for around $28 per contract for a profit there. Okay, now that's the puts. You might be thinking, well, what about the calls? You would have lost money selling those, right? Well, let's take a look. That morning, if you had sold the 144 out of the money weekly calls, you could have sold them for $52 per contract. By the end of the day, you could have bought them back for around $40 per contract. Still for a profit, even though Netflix stock went up that day. So whether you sold the calls or the puts, you would have profited. Let's take a look at Amazon as another example. That same day, in the morning, trading at $8.38 per share. If you had sold the weekly $8.30 out of the money put options, you could have sold them for around $163 per contract, and by the end of the day, you could have bought them back for $65 per contract for a nice profit there. Well, what about the call options? Okay, that morning you could have sold the $8.50 out of the money weekly call options for $129 per contract, and by the end of the day, you could have sold them for $126 per contract. Not a lot of profit there, but you would have at least broken even. You wouldn't have lost any money, and so you would have been fine. Okay, so whether you had sold the put options or the call options, you know, you would have either profited or at least broken even. So, you know, you would have done fine. Let's take a look at Apple. That same day, the morning was trading at $135.67. That morning, if you had sold weekly out-of-the-money 133 put options, you could have sold them for $16 per contract. By the end of the day, you could have bought them back for $9 per contract for a decent profit there. But what about the call options? Would you have lost money in that case? Let's see. That morning, you could have sold the 138 out-of-the-money weekly call options for $21 per contract, and by the end of the day, you could have bought them back for $8 per contract for a nice profit. And Apple had gone up. Apple stock had gone up that day. So again, here's another case where you could have sold either the put options or the call options and made money. So these are just a few examples, and I'm not saying that every option behaves like this. Yeah, you really have to be careful. I'm not telling you what to do, what to buy or what to sell or how to trade. But these are just examples of how you know, these out-of-the-money short-term put and call options can be sold, and it's almost like getting free money. Okay, so if you like this video, if it inspires you to try a different trading strategy, then please give this video a thumbs up on YouTube, leave comments, and subscribe to my YouTube channel so you can receive the latest updates on my financial educational content. And if you'd like some assistance with putting together a trading or investing plan, or you want to learn more about selling options, how to do it the right way, how to hedge your position, how to do it safely, you can email me anytime at davidmoadel@gmail.com. Thank you so much for watching and listening, and I'll talk to you again soon.
Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you next time.